hey you, hey, guess what? You all wanted to talk about dating, so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna talk about dating. Get ready for the next episode of Salad and Fries. Hi! Hey guys! And welcome to another episode of Salad and Fries. I am who? Citron, your host with the mostest. So either way, hopefully you all liked last episode, but this is episode, 14? Oh my gosh, we're rolling on the episodes. I'm sorry, let me stop. I am just like, you know me, honey. Y'all know I am like, I will spaz out in a minute. However, today, you guys have asked over and over, one more time, and over, for me to talk about dating. Why? I don't know. I guess because I'm single, y'all are like wanting to be in my personal life? Or is it that you just want to hear my perspective on dating? But I have been requested many times to talk about dating. Okay, so I'm going to do my best to have this conversation with you. I think this should turn into like a live interactive conversation at some point. So there will be a part 2. So just stay tuned for that. That'll come up at some point. But yes, let us just have this conversation. So today, I am going to give my perspective on dating. The views and opinions of Salad and Fries are those exclusively... let me stop. They are just my views, just my opinions. However... I'm going to talk about dating. More specifically, let's just talk about dating a Capricorn. Let's bring it let's bring it home to me. Let's talk about dating a Capricorn. Am I going to give you all the tools to date me effectively? No, I'm just going to tell you, if you meet a Capricorn, these are some of the things that you might want to look out for if you're attempting to date us. However, we're going to talk about dating first. Now, for me, let's be clear. Dating is, I'm not gonna say it's a touchy subject, but it is just a subject that I have always talked about, with my friends or my circle. And it's, for me, it's like, I've been in the dating pool, but it's like when I turned 40, I was like, child, that's for the birds. I'm out of the dating pool. Like, I removed myself from that thing. I was like, this is for the birds, the chickens, the coons, whoever else want to be in, the clowns. I ain't got time for it. So yeah, I kind of removed myself from that. But however, I've always been that friend who have focused so much on dating, and my other friends were focused more on their careers. I don't know. I just felt like I was supposed to be a homemaker or whatever. That doesn't mean I wasn't supposed to work, because I always believed that I was going to be in a successful relationship and be a philanthropist while my husband works a full-time job and I raise the kids. Yeah, that went out the window. That went out the window. Out the window. So with dating, I just believe, like, if you meet someone and you gel, like, dating should be easy. It shouldn't be like a task. Like, if you feel like it's a task, people are like, oh, ain't nothing worth having if you don't have to work for it. Yes, you should work for things, but goodness, child, you over here going crazy. If I got to do all that work just to keep your attention, baby, I'm going to throw you back real quick. I think there are a lot of people who can sign that list and say, child, Centron will throw you back real quick. He ain't got time for it. It's not that I'm set in my ways. It's just, if you are a task, like, if I really feel like you are a task, one morning I would just wake up and be like, delete. I'm good. Moving on. Honey, you go to do not disturb, honey. Voicemail. Voicemail. Oop, child, delete your text. Oop, child, he read my text. You know, let me move on. Let me not talk about that. So, either way, with dating, specifically with me, and then we'll go into the Capricorn thing. Like, if I'm getting to know you, like, if I like you, you will know that I like you. Like, I will tell you, I will be very involved, I will be available, which was one of my problems in the past. I used to be available too much to chicken heads. My friends can give you a whole list of chicken heads I was available to that I should not have been available to. However, now it's like, I'm very selective on who I'm available to. It's like I meet you, we get to know each other, we talk, whatever. Now, I will tell you this. If you are attempting to date me, or more so of a Capricorn, please don't come at me on a sexual tip, because then I'm just going to be like, okay, well, maybe he just wants to roll in the hay. Like, he doesn't want to date. Because for me, like, I'm not going to want to date you if the first way you come at me is you trying to do the do. Did I do that? If you're just trying to do the do right off, it's like, boo, there's more things than doing the do. You can do the do anytime with anyone. We live in a huge world. There are like over, 4 billion, I don't know how many people there are in the world. But come on, there are so many people. Not that you're compatible with everybody, and not that you just sleep with any and everybody. But still, gosh, if you really like somebody, the first thing you want to do is jump their bones. I mean, yes, I do want to jump your bones. However, I sit and be like, chill, get to know him. Make sure you know he's the one that you give yourself freely and willingly to. But if you come at me right off the tip with that, you immediately go into that bucket of, child, they not dateable, honey. But they could be good for a little roll in the hay at some point when you bored and lonely. I said that, bored and lonely. So if some of y'all out here wondering why Centrana ain't giving me the time of day, please reflect on your text messages and or your phone calls that you have given me in the past as it relates to getting to know me. Like, if it's been all sexual, no, boo-boo. You are not in the pool to date me. You are definitely going to be in that bucket of, child, he ain't interested. However, moving on, I will say, I got a whole list. I got to stay on task. Because y'all know I will go off on a tangent real quick. But so for me, dating is that phase in which I'm getting to know you, I'm talking to you, we're self-discovery, couple discovery, what I like, what I don't like. It's just talking. It doesn't mean we're exclusive. It just means we're getting to know each other. Now, that exclusivity means we've had the conversation. I like you, you like me. I don't want to be with nobody else. You don't want to be with nobody else. Let's just focus on each other. Boom. Then we in it to win it together. But dating, if you trying to play the field and talk to multiple people, if you can do that, then so be it. You grown. You grown, kid. You grown, son. However, for me, I mean, I can only chat with maybe 2 or 3 people at the same time. But when it comes down to just dating and just spending time with you, I can do that maybe with 2 people. But once we get into the I want to be with you and you only, it's just me and you only. That's it. I can't entertain nobody else, because this analytical mind of mine, specifically Capricorns, baby, we can't function. We be like, although we can compartmentalize and put everybody in their little buckets, because that's just how good we are analytically, at the end of the day, we be like, listen, I have limited bucket space, limited memory space. What is foolishness? So therefore, we're not going to sit here and get to know multiple people. That's just draining and a waste of time, in our opinion. So I will say, after we have the conversation, we can establish the boundaries of our relationship. Like, that's between me and you. Now, everyone thinks that they are perfect. I think I'm perfect. He thinks he's perfect. She thinks she's perfect. However, in a relationship, in my opinion, we take our 2 perfect worlds and we come together to create a better perfect world. I mean, come on. Hello. So we talk about those things, but people just give up so easily when they meet somebody. They're like, I don't feel like running. You shouldn't be running behind them, because if you got to run behind them, that is a task. That is daunting. We ain't got time for that, honey. No, we not running. If we're running, it's because we're both chasing each other. Like, literally because we're chasing each other. It shouldn't be one-sided. And I think that's where I get in trouble. Because sometimes it'll be one-sided. Like, I'll be chasing you and you be thinking that's cute, and then I just mysteriously just drop off the face of the earth, because I'd be like, ooh, child, mama got winded. Mama got tired of running after you. So when you decide to slow down, hit me up, and maybe mama will be available. Chances are I won't, because the only thing that's going through my mind is, I done ran after you, I'm good. But if we're both running after each other mutually, exclusively, then that's different. That's something, you know what? I'm running to you, you running to me, we're running after each other. I think that is cute. That little cat and mouse chasing thing for each other, that's hot. Like, that's hot. But this whole, I'm not going to answer my phone because that I come out thirsty, or I'm not going to tell him I like him because that's thirsty. No, that's making you available and vulnerable to a degree, which for me and me only is a good thing, because I'm going to make myself available and vulnerable to you. Why can't you do the same for me? Huh. Tell you, these Capricorns, we are such difficult people. We want things my way. Well, not that we want it our way, but there is a process and an order. And like when you step outside of that, we automatically just put you into this other box of, child, I got other things I got to worry about. I got to worry about making this money, making this money, making this money, making this money. And now, moving on, getting to know me or getting to know a Capricorn. It's not hard. It's very easy. Let me tell you the best way to get to know a Capricorn. Just call us and have a conversation. That's it. That's all. It's not hard. That's not hard at all. Give us a phone call. Say, hey, meet me for coffee. Hey, let's go for a walk in the park. I mean, I know with COVID right now, everyone is like, oh, you can't do anything with COVID. There's so many things that you can do. You can get out and walk. I mean, not me right now in New York with the blizzard apocalypse going on outside. So no, I can't do that. But we can FaceTime, we can video chat, we can, do stuff online together or whatever. You can do stuff like that. But just a simple conversation. That's all we like, or at least that's all I like. That's it. Nothing over the top, nothing fancy, nothing extravagant. That's it. It is the easiest thing to do, but so many people make it so hard, specifically with dating Capricorns. I don't know why. But I will say, when I do meet someone and I do feel like there's a little spark, especially if I see he's calling me just as much as I'm calling him, or he's texting me and I'm texting him, then I go into the, what are the top 5 things I like about him, or what are the top 5 things that I need or want from my partner, and what are the top 5 things I cannot have. I'll say around 2008-ish. Not 2008. 2018. Gosh, I took 10 years off. 2018, I sat down and did this exercise with my best friend. I did this Dear God letter. And in this Dear God letter, I wrote about... It sounds so horrible. I wrote about my expectations or what I want in a significant other. And I answered the question, am I ready? And I also stated, if I am ready, this is what I bring and this is how I believe we can do things together. Now, I will say, because I wrote that Dear God letter, I have seen bits and pieces of my Dear God letter manifest itself in the physical through different guys. However, I'd be like, oh my gosh, did he read my Dear God letter? Like, how did he know I like that? Like, how did he know how to do this? I wrote it and it came to fruition. However, I kind of want it all in one person. But I am realistic. And I also understand that everything will not, in my Dear God letter, will not be in the person that I end up being with. Well, wait a minute. Time out. I actually tell my friends I am not dating in 2021. I will say this. It's not that I'm not dating in 2021. I'm open to dating, but I just don't have time for my time. I have time. I have ample time to date and get to know someone. I don't want my time wasted right now. Like, I'm loving me. Like, I'm loving me. And so to give up loving me to get to know someone else is not that it's a bad idea. I would like it, but I've had 40 years to do that. And it seems like no one wanted to present themselves. So now that I want to focus on me, it's like, oh, okay, we can hang out. We can chat. All that good stuff. So I'm open to it. I'm not going to close it off, but it's not at the top of my list of things to do. However, that Dear God letter, guys, the first thing I did in it was I described the person I wanted to be with. After I described him, I said, am I ready to receive him from you, God? And then I said, if the answer was yes, I said, what did I bring to the table? If the answer is no, then I had to say, well, what is it that I need to do to prepare to receive the guy that I created on paper, or that I wrote out, or that the vision I wrote out was? However, I've seen it manifest. I do think it works. Try it out. If you want some help with it, hit me up. My information. I'll hit you. I'll help you out. I mean, caveat. I don't have a man and can't seem to keep a man. I tell people that all the time when I be talking to them on the phone and I be giving them, they be like, let's just chat. And like, it's not that I give them relationship advice. I just give them this is what I would do situation. But I always say, I don't have a man and can't seem to keep a man. So you might want to be mindful of this information that you're taking from me. Yeah, she got to say it like that. Like it's a commercial. I don't have a man and don't seem to be able to keep a man. However, here's my opinion on your situation. So Capricorns, we are great. We are loyal. Loyal. Ride or die. Ask my friends. I ride or die. You call me at 3 o'clock in the morning saying, baby, we need to ride out. We going. We're going to roll up. We're going to pull up to the grocery store to go shopping. Not to be urban. Not to do urban activities. No, that's not me. However, I'm ride or die. So, like, if you date a Capricorn, we're going to be loyal to you. However, let me be clear. The minute we see an ounce of shiftiness, the minute we see an ounce of disconnection, baby, you immediately go into that bucket of child. He is on some BS. We good. But you'll never know until that one day when you be like, I ain't heard from this child in 4 days. Exactly. Because that's when we politely we done eased you out and you just didn't know that we done left you on the side of the street. Mm-hmm. Baby, a Capricorn will take your clothes off and leave you right there, naked. So don't try us. So stay on our good side. Stay on our... you know what? I was talking to this guy. He's a Gemini. And he said, I know a lot of people don't believe in the astrological signs and the moons and all that stuff. I just like to use it as a point of reference because I do feel that people are born during certain times of the year do carry certain characteristics. Because most Capricorns I know, and we all act the same. Period. However, with us, I will tell y'all, with the Capricorn, baby, we will be loyal and faithful. But I was talking to this Gemini, and he said, you know what? You know, Capricorns are like Geminis also. And I was like, no, we're not. We're nothing like Geminis. He was like, yes, y'all got 2 heads. I was like, how we have 2 heads? And baby, he read me for filth. He was like, because when people on your loyal side, you are nice and sweet and loyal and you give them everything you want. He was like, but the minute they do something to get on that I'm not loyal, they show they not faithful to you, y'all heads turn and y'all be like, I'm good. Find you somebody else. Find you somebody else to play with. Is that how we do Capricorns? Y'all need to chime in. Is that what we do for real? At least I hope I don't. No, I do it. I don't care if we dating, we friends, we family, baby. I'm going to be loyal to you. But the minute you give me that reason to be like, child, it's a waste of time, I am pushing on. Like, pushing on. Push on, brother. Either way. Guys, I will tell you this. In closing, with dating, take your time, get to know the person. It should be easy. It should not be a task. If you are currently feeling like it is a task, I gotta call you. What are we gonna do? If you feel like it is a task to either work with that person, be with that person, see that person, smell that person, cook for that person, all the above, if you feel it is a task, then baby, that's not dating, honey. That is called bondage. That is called, I ain't gonna say what I wanna say, but that is just called ignorant. Not ignorant, ignorant. Ain't no point in going spinning your wheels. Don't spin your wheels for a situation that don't want you to be a part of it. We only want to be in situations and environments that are conducive to us flourishing and thriving in love, happiness, and a peaceful aura. At least that's just how I feel. So, word to the wise. Be mindful of who you connect yourself with. Take your time with dating. However, understand and know we are just dating until we have the conversation in which we establish that we are exclusive. Once we become exclusive, then at that point in time, we can establish the game plan that we need to put in place for our relationship. And that concludes this first part of dating, and specifically dating a Capricorn. We're gonna have to set up a live to actually have like some interactive, I guess, feedback, because this whole dating topic can go really deep. But guys, guess what? I love you. I love you so much. I want you to look at yourself every morning when you get up, look in the mirror and say, I love you, you sexy thing, you sexy thing. But thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for loving Salad and Fries. Don't forget to share, like, and share some more of Salad and Fries, because everyone deserves a little salad and fries. Don't forget to visit our website at www.salad-fries.com for all the latest and the hippest things, all salad and fries. Thank you, love you, and we will see you again soon on the next episode of Salad and Fries. Bye!